All right, this year there are 4 main rules that you need to know about for camp. First, this is an unplugged trip. Secondly, no pranks. Third, serve your sister or serve your brother. And fourth, don't ask why. So let's go over the heart of these rules briefly. First, it's an unplugged trip. So a lot of these students know this already. We've created a culture surrounding this already, but still students usually bring their cell phones at some degree or another. If they don't bring it, no problem. If they do bring it, here's how I would encourage you to kind of handle this. A lot of leaders use what's called a phone home. It's a little basket or a little bucket that everybody puts their cell phones in. And what that does, if it's done well, is it creates this cabin culture of, hey, when we're here, man, let's be face to face. Let's be face to face with each other. Let's be face to face with God. Let's not waste a weekend together away from everything else with our cell phones. It also creates kind of a central accountability for everything, so you can keep a better eye on them. They can all kind of keep an eye on each other. The win is if they are holding each other accountable to this rule. That means you've done that's the best case scenario. So aim for that, and obviously as things come up, we'll work through it as we go. Second rule: no pranks. Heart behind this is a prank is a joke at someone else's expense, whether that's physical or verbal. We just don't have that kind of a family, and we're not going to become one. So yeah, let's just maintain that rule. That one shouldn't be a problem as we move on. Third, serve your sister or serve your brother. This is another rephrasing of this idea of we want a cabin culture this year in every cabin that's looking out from itself. So this does mean, yes, no PDA. This does mean, hey, don't go on that side of the camp. That's the girl side of the camp. You're a guy. Don't go over there. There's a lot of rules that we will enforce, but the heart behind all of them will be serve your brother or your sister. Is that going to serve them? That's the question I want you to ask as we go through this. Third one is don't ask why. And what the heart behind this rule is basically, listen, you guys as leaders are there to love and protect and lead them. They need to trust you. And so this rule is really more about rebellion and not so much more about information. Sometimes you'll have kids that just like having information. Use your discretion with this, but I always try and use this as a way to spur students towards, hey, trust me, I love you. And that's a posture of the heart that we need to have with God as well. All right, so those are our rules. If you have any questions, ask them.